Guys, welcome back to part 10 of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. On the last part, we did a bunch of shit, right? We figured out a lot of stuff. So, Detective Jowd, her daughter, Detective Jowd's daughter is the one that's kidnapped. She's the one that ended up killing her mom with a weird-ass Rube Goldberg machine. Now, we were gonna go back to Lynn in the park to find the music box, and that was gonna help Detective Jowd get exonerated or something. But that's where we were. We were in the park last time. Now we just gotta figure out what the hell going on here. I can't do anything with that. Is that a chicken suitcase? What is going on? Huh? What's he doing here? That ass, what is he doing here? Hello. Let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end and the food delivery is a little late. If the food delivery is a little late, la la la. Why are you here? A little late, it's already ice cold. Oh, we're in the... Hey! I'm in this hat. Okay. I'm gonna swing harder, I guess. Wow! Basketball. I could spin this? I'm gonna kill him. Ooh, I guess this thing... I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I could just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Hey, bro, that sounds like a good time. I don't know about you. Leaflet. I could rustle a love letter? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going and activating a bunch of shit. Can I do anything with the football? No. It's a rugby ball. Okay, that didn't do anything. What if I want to go down there. Let's see. Bing, bing, bing. I can only open and close this. Does it move at all? Doesn't seem like it's moving. Okay. Basketball doesn't do anything. What if I'm spinning and then basketball here? Yeah. I'm gonna move. And then... Okay. Can I fuck with the leaf that she has? No. I can't do anything else, so I'll be like, hey, what's up, homegirl? I'm here. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what we were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere, but I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Did you find a dead body? Oh, that is a dead body. There in the grass. You'd better see for yourself. I see. That is a dead ass... I don't even know what... They look like a Teletubby. It looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it, and I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? No, I suppose not. Okay, let's see who the fuck this is. Oh, it's this guy, girl, person. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember my name? Do you remember your name? My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come on now. And study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Okay, we're just gonna be like, yeah, shut your ass up. Let me bring you back. How did he die? Looked like a big ass rugby ball killed him. Like landed on him or something. Okay, he was talking to the inspector. Yeah, save the park. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. Yeah, it's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet and in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Yeah, I'm about to shit myself, bro. You're just gonna wait out here while I'm shitting? Eek! Oh, it's Camilla. Oh, that's when she got kidnapped. And then this goober, I'm coming! Yup, he lost a bunch of pages. Sent the ball flying. And then he showed up. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. That's the wrong girl, though. Oh, and then she put it in there to hide it. And then this motherfucker grabbed it. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. How does he get killed, though? He does his bow. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Dun, dun, dun. Eek! I'd be scared of him. Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Damn! Camilla pushed the fuck out of him. Oh. Okay, then what happened? What? And then he died. Huh? How the fuck? What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of the big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. What is the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? I mean, the only person we know is Ray, and that shit looked weird. Like, we've never seen that before. Okay. Alright. Look at that, there's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Oh, do we want to? Hello. Who are you? What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you. Hey! Sissel! It's Missile? Oh my, it's Missile. You look well for being dead. Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. Did you die when you were ramming your head? After Miss Camilla went out and you left? Yeah? You kept trying to open the door. I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it. How so? Did you break the door or did you kill yourself? Oh no, you opened the door. Okay. Oh my god, Missile's music is great. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. Okay, you made it to the park. And then what happened? And then here at the park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked. You bet I did, and I went running after her too. Did she not hear you? Oh, and then he ran your ass over? Okay. And you just died? Yeah, you full on died. Okay. Yeah, hey, but you figured out how to use the ghost powers. How the fuck did you move that slab? And then I guess I died. And then I was a little unconscious for a little while. And then you came to and saw all this. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Oh, crushed under that big scary lump. And you figured out how to go back. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla! And then you bump. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then what happened? Oh, what is that? I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anyone else could. And then I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death. You bet I did. Okay, and then we're gonna see. Okay, this is kind of crazy, right? She pushes the blocks. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. And Camilla pushes the fuck out of him. Will you come with me, my lady? Bitch. And then how did you switch them? Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw toward the core, and how I felt at that moment, I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. Okay. Oh, your hand is way longer. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside. Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. It had a core too. Yeah, that was the leaf. So you got the boogie woogie? A single leaf hanging from the tree. You're able to just like transport? I tried reaching out to the leaf. Okay. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them as long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape. Go ahead and try it. Press swap. Okay. And then that's how that happened. That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. But you couldn't reach it. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have had to rain down on my head. But it's too far. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I much prefer it on my head than Mino. It's a rugby ball. So why didn't you swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I can't stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. I can stretch out my little paw, but it was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. And then he just dies. Bang! Damn, that is a gruesome ass death, bro. Okay. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there was something you could do. I bet there's something you could do now, huh? If we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you can help me? Of course! Naturally! So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Okay, so Missile can swap. She got the boogie woogie. I need to get to the rugby ball. Can we reach out our hands? Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. That's the football, the rugby ball. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press RT. Okay. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press RT, we can go back. Control will come back to me. Okay. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. Okay, so... what do we got to say? Alright, Missile, your powers are key this time. Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try. Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, I'll use the RT. Okay. Oil drum, dumpster lid. I can open this. It'll let me go over here. Can I move this? No. Okay, so I'm gonna do this with the seesaw. And then we will be the ball. Wait. We'll move. Oh! What's happening? Oh, he came through, right? Oh, I need to be the ball. Wait a minute. Ooh, here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking. If we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, eh? Let me go over here. There's nothing I could really go to. I mean, Missile can go over here, but... oh! Oh! Okay. Oh... Look at this funny flying ball. Can you swap with the... it's the same shape at that horrible Mino, but it's too far to swap from here. Even with this ball, it's starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something we could do. Can't you... oh, he can't... The love letter's over here too, and I can't mess with this. Okay. I'm gonna leave him there. We're about to go flying. Come on, he's spinning. And then bang! Okay. I wasn't able to get out. What did that say? What do you think of me, of my lightning fast pace? I wish you would knock it off, and that's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment. The what? You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely. Except there's one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with the equipment, eh? Maybe I should rethink things here. Hmm. I mean, okay, I think what we can do is, I think I have an idea. Okay, let's run it back. Yeah, I don't know how to swap. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go, swap. And then we swap back, and we make the spin faster? That's not doing much. Wow, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. It looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This just might buy us some time. Maybe he'll just keep spinning around like that the whole 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand it for that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Let's do what we can when we have this chance. I guess this is all I got. I don't know if I want him or I don't know if I want, no, stop. I don't know if I want Missile in the ball. I'm gonna put Missile in the ball. See what happens. Right, he's gonna be spinning for a minute. Okay, there we go. It's starting to slow down, and he's still gonna go. Oh. That didn't do shit. Tissel, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yes, it sent the ball up just right, didn't it? So close. It's too bad it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. It really looked like it was going to. I guess this just isn't the way to knock the rugby ball down from the branch, but you know, I bet that ball and seesaw will still come in handy. How? Okay. That buys us time. I could rustle this. Oh, okay, so he can't manipulate things, but I can. Got it. Okay, I understand. Okay. I think I understand. Okay, we have everything in position. The tire is there, ready to go. I'm assuming this is it. If not, then I don't know. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. But he's gonna jump on. Oh, that didn't do shit, bro. Tissel, did you see that? Did you see that seesaw? Yeah, I guess the tire's too heavy to get. I wouldn't have been surprised if it launched me into the air. The tire does have quite a bit of weight to it, but no matter how heavy it is, I can still swap it. So weight isn't a factor when it comes to swapping. Okay, but what can you swap with? I don't understand. We can swap the tire and the ball? Oh, okay. I think I understand. I think I understand what we could do. Okay, so now when the ball comes up here, I'm gonna switch the basketball with the tire. That's my game plan. Yeah. And then he's gonna walk up, and then we're gonna beat the basketball, and then I'm panicking. Okay. Oh, this would be much easier with a stylus. Okay, there we go. And then we swap. And then we go back. Okay, there goes the ball. Okay. Is that good enough? There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? I hope that's enough. With the ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then from there you can swap Mino from one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet. Okay, so as Missile, we gotta hang out in here, and we just gotta let shit play out. I hope this doesn't kill him. Okay, she pushes him. The switch goes down. Missile moves it, and then we move the rugby ball. I hope this is enough. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. The finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with the ball. And then there. Oof. Okay, it worked. Is he still dead? There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Fate averted. Nice, okay. There was a little bit of trial and error in there. Nobody has to die, except for the one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla, and to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't you wish your life away already? Oh, of course not. You're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then to the present. Okay, cool. Now we're back to the present. He's gonna give her the music box, and then I don't know where the fuck we're gonna go from there. Yeah, she's gonna be stressing out. And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish I was there. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did your best you could. I'm sure she's alright after all. After all, she has me. Oh yeah, you could hear Missile now. Oh, is Missile the leaf? Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Hey, eek! Oh, there goes Missile. Miss Lynn! Ow! I guess Missile will find a way to protect her? I don't know. Or did we just lose Missile forever? I'm going to leave it up to Missile. It kind of looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. And then this goober. Yup. Hey. Ow! Oh. Why don't you got shoes on, my boy? I have something to give you. Not that. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. There you go. That's what we need. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. Hey, homegirl. This is exactly what you were looking for. Damn, you fit that whole thing in your pocket? You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Yeah, not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What is happening to you? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. What's happening? He's bugging out. You good? Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? You were here? Are you talking about... Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is? It could just be a coincidence, but apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. Wait, what the fuck is the Rock of the Gods, bro? What is this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. What? The statue? Mino? What the fuck am I looking at? Where Missile died? Oh, there's Missile. Was there like a meteor that landed here or something? Missile. Hey, homegirl, Missile's gonna be alright. Trust. Wait a minute. You said gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? That? Whoa. Rock of the Gods, Tempsick Park. The Rock of the Gods. Oh, that. Okay, the rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle. It had a core. It was pulsing whenever Missile was there. So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? Why would she 10 years ago? That day I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Eek! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Bang! Oh yeah. Some skinny dude. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white, and the rock fell. Okay. Damn. Did he shoot? Or did we not shoot? When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Oh, so Detective Jowd didn't kill anybody! The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. But Lynn was fine. Okay, 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. Okay, what is a Temsik? I never knew about this Temsik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what had happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning this park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods, that is my mission. I see. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. You're a little kooky, but I can get behind your life mission. Oh, there's Missile. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew, and the man died, I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? Maybe he didn't know? The Rock of the Gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learned about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? I don't know, bro. It's starting to get late, you know? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Yeah, bro, like, what the fuck? Did you actually kill somebody or no? Who did you kill? Who did you confess to? Here you go, homie. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to it, you know, to doing it, you know. You just pried it open. See? He calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me. And it's the gun. Yeah. Here you are. That's the gun that shot Alma. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks. When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind of magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter, not leaving any evidence behind and all that. Haha. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. Yeah, because, I mean, damn! Okay, I thought the minister just shot himself! Yeah, there we go. This is all... When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. Yeah, something spun the thing. And the gun was the murder weapon. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with the picture. If you remove the picture, you should find some scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. Does it? I mean, yeah, I guess it does. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design, but that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. Thank you. I knew I was right. So, it wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Yeah, but Detective Jowd, did you kill somebody? Thank goodness. Where am I? Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. That's cute and all, but I got some questions. Yeah, what's going on? Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find out the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. What the fuck happened at Temsic Park? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. Yeah, so you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, that person you killed, the perpetrator in the park, was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely my fault. What do you mean? I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? What? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. When? Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. Oh, okay. I guess you wouldn't remember that fully yet because you were the one that died. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I've never ever heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about the contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Okay. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Ah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Oh, Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too. Yeah, well, we think. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. Yeah, she got manipulated. It didn't seem like she wanted to. But who is it? And why did they do it? The only person that was there, by the way, was fucking Ray. On that day, 10 years ago, a different incident happened at another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who is being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. And then, hold it right there, and then that's when all this shit happened. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. But no, Detective Jowd. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. I still think you're being a bitch. Respectfully, though. Like, you didn't kill that guy, a meteorite did. And even if you did kill him, you're saving a little girl. Like... So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. For doing your job? I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I had met in my life and didn't want to forget. Okay. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember, and that was me. That was Sissel. But why? The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. Sissel was... What? It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight, and he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Who the fuck am I, bro? Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanela, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. I fucking knew it, bro! What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanela? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of the death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. It was him, bro! I fucking knew it! What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanela! He's gonna fucking have a heart attack. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanela's call proved that to us. Yeah, bro! He's like, yeah, we still want him dead. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? And then I was the one that escaped and died. Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. Oh, bro, it's getting spicy. Is the chapter's gonna end there? Okay, the chapter did end there. It might be a little shorter than normal, but I think I am going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Alright guys, that's going to conclude part 10 of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. On this one, we learned a lot of shit. I feel like I keep saying that at the end of every episode, but it's true. So it turns out, so we saved the dude, I don't even know his name. We saved the guy in the park, we got the gun, we took the gun to Detective Jowd, and it turns out that he didn't kill the person that was holding Lynn hostage. It was the Rock of the Gods that killed him. And that person that was holding Lynn hostage was me. And apparently my name isn't Sissel. I don't know who the fuck I am. And Inspector Cabanela called and he was like, yeah, we still want his execution to be carried out tonight. I fucking knew it, bro. I told y'all I didn't trust him. And I don't know where the fuck we're gonna go from here, but the twists are twisting, you know? They're throwing a bunch of shit at us, and I kind of like it. I'm enjoying it. It's making it a lot more interesting, to be honest. But if you did enjoy it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.